actually found a huge 10-carat diamond ring at the airport. A woman actually found a huge 10-carat diamond ring at the airport. She looked around but couldn't find the owner, so she left the airport with the ring. But just as she was telling her best friend about it, her friend pointed out that someone behind her had been staring at her the whole time. When she turned around, she saw a man in his 30s. He was looking at her but didn't say a word. Finally, the woman couldn't help but ask him what he was doing. Only then did the man slowly explain that the ring belonged to him. He had accidentally left it behind just moments ago while going through security. So the woman returned the ring to him. But the man felt a sense of deja vu about the scene before him. It was exactly like the moment his parents first met all those years ago. He couldn't help but keep staring at the woman. Lisa looked at him in confusion and couldn't resist asking why he was staring at her like that. Jack, however, said that Lisa had a beautiful soul and that this ring meant a great deal to him. The woman replied that it was her honor. After saying that, she stood up to leave. Jack called out to Lisa, asking for her contact information, but she flatly refused. Jack never expected anyone would turn him down, but fate works in mysterious ways. That evening, the two met again at a party. They gazed at each other, their eyes locked, but the very next second, Jack's expression suddenly changed. Lisa was abruptly pulled away by another man. They met again in the conference room. It turned out they were business partners. Throughout the entire time, Jack couldn't take his eyes off Lisa. When she ate a grape, he followed suit and ate one too. After the meeting, Jack found her again and told her how happy he was to see her once more. It was only during their conversation that he learned her name was Lisa. Just then, that man walked over, put his arm around Lisa's waist, and claimed she was his fiancée, that she had come to accompany him to discuss this 10 billion project. Jack could only smile to hide his embarrassment. Watching them so affectionate left a bitter taste in his mouth, but fate seemed to play another joke on him. That evening, the business partners gathered again to discuss the project. Lisa glided in, wearing a white dress. Her every smile and gesture struck a chord deep within Jack's heart. As soon as Lisa sat down, she ate a grape, only to be met with a look of disgust from her boyfriend. He scolded her for eating so thoughtlessly in front of Jack, but Jack motioned for her to help herself. Jack's gaze never strayed from Lisa the entire time. Later, when Jack came out of the restroom, he unexpectedly stumbled upon John getting cozy with another woman. In this unfamiliar place, without her boyfriend by her side, Lisa could only enjoy the starry night sky all by herself. Jack found Lisa, but didn't tell her what he'd seen. Instead, he shared the sweet love story behind this ring with her. On this massive, luxurious cruise ship, what woman could resist Jack's damnable charm? Just then, the butler ran over and interrupted them, telling Jack that John was drunk and slumped over the table. The older man had no choice but to drive them back to the camp. Before leaving, the old man said goodnight and headed off. The next day, Jack came over to invite the two of them to explore the desert. John, however, flatly declined, saying it wasn't his kind of place. He told Lisa that if she was interested, she could go with the old man. They played from morning until evening. The boundless desert resembled a vast yellow sea. The old man took her to the shore of a lake, where Lisa felt the unique charm of the place. Jack knew she liked grapes, so he took some out of the fridge and held them up to Lisa's lips. After hesitating for a moment, Lisa took a bite. In that moment, they looked just like a real couple. Lisa felt the time was right, and finally mustered the courage to confess her feelings to Jack. Lisa flatly rejected Jack, and asked him to drive her back. But just then, the car ran out of gas. The older man had no choice but to ride a horse to take her home, galloping freely on horseback with the woman he loved. What a delightful and exhilarating experience it was. He thought their connection would end there, but that evening, the older man ran into Lisa again on the road. It turned out John had given Lisa a ticket, so she could go to the concert alone, but Lisa had accidentally left the ticket in a taxi. The older man warmly invited Lisa to join him for dinner, and once again expressed his love for her. Lisa didn't understand why the older man was so persistent with her. As they parted, the older man gave Lisa his family heirloom ring, but Lisa turned around and gave it to a passerby. Watching the passerby's receding figure, a hint of sadness flickered in the older man's eyes. Lisa, however, told him, "If the ring ever finds its way back to me, I'll come back to you." With a simple goodbye, she turned and walked away. Watching Lisa's receding figure, tears unconsciously welled up in the corners of the older man's eyes. Sitting in the car, Lisa also cried. She tried to put on a brave face, hiding her hurt. She clearly liked the middle-aged man too, but she had no choice. After that parting, both of them grew thin, separated by distance. Later, the young man received a call from his grandfather. His grandfather was seriously ill and asked him to come home. His family was overjoyed to see him return. At dinner, they asked him when he would bring his girlfriend home. The first person who came to his mind was Lisa. Meanwhile, his best friend also sensed Lisa's feelings and encouraged her to be brave and pursue her own happiness. Lisa, however, was furious because she was about to get married. She wasn't going to give up John to pursue the older man. Grandpa's health wasn't good, and on his deathbed, he was about to reveal a secret to the older man. Just then, his brother walked in and interrupted their conversation. Grandpa held back the words that were on the tip of his tongue. Clearly, there were some secrets that couldn't be shared with others. The next day, Grandpa sadly passed away. Meanwhile, Lisa was picking out her wedding ring when she spotted the exact same ring the older man had given her inside the display case. Looking at this similar token of their love, she recalled the words the older man had said when they parted. John enthusiastically helped Lisa choose a ring, but Lisa's mind was elsewhere. Just then, her best friend called. She kindly reminded Lisa to head home early because a funeral was being held nearby, and she didn't want Lisa to be exposed to bad luck. Her best friend told Lisa she'd spotted a handsome guy, the one right outside the window. Unexpectedly, the handsome guy brought them some food himself. Just then, through the crack in the door, Lisa caught a glimpse of the man she couldn't stop thinking about.